back to Old Academy Players at Home. My name is Rob Rosello. I am a proud director, actor, playwright, and member of Old Academy Players located in the East Falls section of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So during this unprecedented pause in live entertainment, not only in the United States but around the world, Old Academy Players wanted to try and continue its programming for theater lovers, not just in the Philadelphia area, but everywhere. So we took a look at our extensive archive and realized we had a lot of original works by playwrights, both local and national, that we could draw upon in this interim. So last month we created Old Academy Players at Home and showed you the 2018 production of A Song I Forgot to Sing, a show that I was lucky enough to write and direct for Old Academy Players. This month, I am doubly thrilled to introduce to you again from 2013, a play by the name of Waiting for the Fat Lady to Sing, written by Old Academy member and playwright Nancy Frick. In the early part of the 20th century, female playwrights finally but slowly began to take their rightful place alongside their male counterparts. So you have Tennessee Williams, Eugene O'Neill, and Arthur Miller churning out timeless classics in that part of the century, but you also had great female playwrights turning out American classics like Lillian Hellman's Children's Hour and Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun. These wonderfully talented ladies paved the way for other female playwrights in the second half of the 20th century, and those playwrights include Carol Churchill, Nitsake Shange, Tina Howe, Lynn Nottage, Wendy Wasserstein, and of course the wonderful Paula Vogel. Joining the ranks of these wonderfully talented ladies, I'm thrilled to introduce to you Nancy Frick, a local Philadelphia playwright and longtime member of Old Academy Players. Some of her other works include numerous one-acts, including Standing Tall, and the very often produced Four Weddings and an Elvis. So I encourage you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our 2013 production of Waiting for the Fat Lady to Sing by Nancy Frick, directed by Nancy Frick and Charlotte Higgins.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Old Academy Players. I'm Nancy Frick. This is Charlotte Higgins. We are your directors for this production. The show is Waiting for the Fat Lady to Sing. It's a brand new comedy. We've been having a blast with it for the last couple of weeks, well, months in rehearsal, but the shows have been going great. Really hope you're going to like it. And it's all about what we do most in life, which is wait. So I hope you're going to enjoy it. Charlotte.
Be sure and come back for our final production of this season, A Streetcar Named Desire, will open on June 8th. Our season brochure for next year is available out in the lobby, so if you're not already a season subscriber, it's going to be a great season coming up, so think about joining. Please take this time to turn off all cell phones and electronic devices, and sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy Waiting for the Fat Lady to Sing.
Thank you guys for coming.
Excuse me? Bob's? Mr. and Mrs. Orlando? Hello. So, I've got the room all ready for painting.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, so all I need to know now is the color you want, and I can order the paint tomorrow. Mr. Orlando?
Now we're still thinking. It's just Orlando.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Orlando was your last name.
There is no last name, just Lando.
Oh.
Can't you know, like Cher, Oprah, Geronimo? You were careful with those portraits you took down.
Oh, yes, ma'am. And if I wasn't, your husband was right here to yell at me, which he did many times.
Good. Those are invaluable pieces of artwork. As you know, my husband is a celebrated artist.
Yes, we both said.
His portraits are on display at the Met and the Guggenheim.
And the Tate. Don't forget the Tate.
Well, I'm no artist, but they look great to me. I mean, what guy doesn't like looking at pictures of naked women, huh?
They're not naked. They're nude. In the world of portraiture, the nude is the highest of art forms.
I'll vote for that. Actually, have you made a decision yet, ma'am, about the colors?
The color, yes. We've been having some rather spirited conversation about the color, haven't we, darling?
That we have.
Oh, you've been making progress. You've eliminated a lot since yesterday.
Yes, I finally managed to talk him out of those garish reds and purples he was so set on.
And I was able to show her the error of her ways with the greens and the blues and the hideous yellow.
They were not hideous.
They were hideous. My God, even pirates wouldn't have liked that gold doubloon you wanted to slather on our walls.
Officer Schwartz didn't think so, and neither did Officer Lamont.
Officer Schwartz and Officer Lamont count on your generous check every year for the police retirement fund.
The police were here.
Yes, well, our discussion got a little heated last night.
As they often do.
And the police just stopped by
As they often do.
to make sure we weren't killing each other. I reassured them and they left.
They come by a lot.
No, I wouldn't say a lot. How much is a lot?
More than once.
All right, maybe it's a lot.
You have to understand, Mr.
Fitzpatrick. Jimmy Fitzpatrick, but everybody just calls me Fitz.
You have to understand, Fitz, that my wife and I, we're passionate people. We feel, we emote, we express.
We desire, we need, we want.
We choose, we select, we paint.
Yes, of course, my apologies. You see the spell my wife casts over me. Where were we? Ah, yes. As you can see, we've narrowed it down to just one family of color.
Now all we have to do is settle on the shade, the optimum ochre,
The right russet hue.
the perfect Titian tone.
We're talking about brown, right?
We're most definitely not talking about brown.
We can't entertain senators and museum curators and celebrities in a brown room. No. We're talking about burnt umber.
No, my darling, much too much red. Let's see. Chocolate truffle, that's what we want.
Oh, but that's so dark. No. Arabian sands, rich yet inviting. Can't you just see me in my Versace gown standing against Arabian sands?
My poor color challenge, darling. Let the artist make the selection. Yes, English satin.
Not my stable. Sandy Ridge.
Good God, no! Pepper pecan.
Oh, have you lost your senses? Sultry sandtone.
Horrors. Oregon trail.
Putrid. Autumn wheat.
Dreadful. Kidney bean.
Brandy pears.
Sourdough bread.
Belgian waffle.
I'm getting hungry.
Mark Twain house.
Barcelona beige.
How could you bring her up?
What?
That woman almost ruined our marriage, that bimbo from Barcelona.
I didn't bring her up. I was suggesting a color.
Yes, there was all sorts of suggesting going on then, wasn't there? The late night sittings, the whispering, the giggling.
Mother of mercy, that was 2 years ago. I thought we were over this. My wife is a very jealous woman, Fitz. A very, very jealous woman.
How would you feel if your husband spent all his time with beautiful women?
How would you feel if your wife didn't trust you?
How would you feel if every wall of your house had a naked woman on it?
Oh, I believe they're called nudes. Folks, I just came here to paint your walls. I think I'll go now. And when you make a decision, give me a call.
No, you're not going anywhere. We're going to make this decision now.
Is that right?
Yes, as man of the house, I have decided you will stay here, stop this ridiculous talk, and help me select a color.
You want a color?
Yes.
Well, let me help you select a color. Bastard, bro!
I'll give you a color too. Vengeful Vivian. Woman, were you married, Fitz?
No,
Good man, good for you. You were a wise soul. I should have listened to you.
we just met.
You and every man in the world who's ever taken the plunge only to regret it. Should have listened to them all. Shall I tell you about my life before I met Vivian?
Actually, I gotta.
It was in Paris. I was living on the Rue Provence. I spent my days painting in the shadow of Notre Dame and visiting the greatest museums in the world. It was the Louvre, d'Orsay, to Montmartre. I bathed in the glory of the past masters. I walked the streets that were scrolled by Picasso and Matisse. Women, things like women. I got quite a dashing figure back then, the talented, tortured young artist. I had my fill of mademoiselles, let me tell you.
And I didn't have my fill. I will assure you that I had more than my share of offers. The beautiful young tycoon built her global perfume company by the age of 29. I was on Lisbeth's lists of the most eligible women in the world.
On farm every night of the week if I wanted. Imagine that's how it is for you now, Bachelor like you.
No.
Now, please, while my wife is listening on the other side of the wall.
I'm not listening.
Go ahead, tell me about your women, and I should live vicariously for a few merciful moments.
Oh, I told you. I don't have any women.
Women? How can that be? You're single, you have employment. You're no Adonis, but hideous.
Thanks.
So what is it? You're not,
No.
All right, then what?
Look, I just want to paint your living room.
How can a man not have any women?
What man has no women?
Well, this man, our painter, he says he has no women.
How can that be? Every man has women, even those who aren't supposed to have women.
I do not have women. I have sitters. I have models. I have subjects. You know this.
And don't they just love sitting and modeling and subjecting themselves to the great Orlando?
Why are we doing this again? Why now?
Because you brought her up.
You know nothing happened. You know my work requires me to make my models comfortable so they feel beautiful. So I flirt a bit.
What if I flirted it too? With our painter who has no women? He's a handsome one, wouldn't you say? Ooh, very strong, beautiful eyes. He smells good, too. You know how important that is to me. Perhaps he would be interested in a woman such as I.
Mind have my wife, you scoundrel! I will grab my fences and we shall duel. You will duel to show yourself a man of dishonor.
Look, I don't want the duel, and I don't want your wife.
You do not want my wife? A man with no women does not want the finest woman?
I have a woman. She just doesn't have me.
Oh, now I see. Now I understand. Love unrequited.
He has a woman, but she does not have him.
It's even worse than that. She doesn't even know how I feel.
Good God, man, what are you doing here? You should be telling her now you found your one true love and you have not yet told her.
You must go to her now. You must beseech her.
Whoa, hold on. It's not that easy, folks.
Oh, that is where you are wrong. It is ever so easy. Shall I tell you about the day I met Vivian?
Look, it's very nice of you to worry about my...
It was in Paris. I was painting on the bank of the Seine as I did every day. All of a sudden, I smelled this heavenly aroma. I breathed in, looking to either side, wondering from whence comes this delightful fragrance. Finally, I turned all the way around, and there, standing behind me, was a vision. A magnificently scented vision. Vivian approached to see my work.
What were you painting?
What every artist on the left paintings, look at Dom.
You weren't doing your nudes back then.
No, I hadn't found my vision as an artist at this point. She said that she had looked at every Notre Dame painting on the street and that mine was the best. She insisted upon purchasing as a souvenir of her business trip to Paris. And I said, then I insist on buying you dinner. And we set off down the Boulevard Saint-Michel. I don't wish to be ungentlemanly fixed, but we never actually made it to dinner. After 2 glasses of a fencing Bordeaux at Chez René's, we went back to my studio. And there I found my vision as an artist. I painted my very first nude.
But you just met?
Yes, we had just met, but it was as if we had known each other through eternity. Mon amour.
Je vous adore toujours.
So, why do you two always fight?
Well, it's hard for a woman who's getting older to see her husband with younger, more attractive, more perfect women all the time.
And it's hard for a man to live off the success of his wife.
But you're not living
Yes, I am.
I don't understand. You're a famous artist with nudes and the Guggenheim and the Met and don't forget the tape.
No, that is a fantasy my wife so generously perpetuates with the world to scare my ego.
One day, the world will discover your genius, my love.
I could not live without this woman, Fitz. And that is why you must go to your woman today, now. You must confess your love.
But I haven't found the right moment. I'm waiting for the right moment.
And how long have you been waiting for this right moment?
Let's see, she started working at the diner 6 years ago, and I've been eating lunch there every day since, so 6 years.
Oh, my dear man! What time is it now?
11:45.
Oh, Edward! Edward! Bring the car around! We're going to lunch at a diner!
Oh, yes, Fitz, no more waiting. Your moment has arrived. Oh, you're going to need a better rap than that, my man. I'll work with you in the car.
But you haven't chosen a color.
Now's the time.
Oh, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that.
Here we go, Fitz, off to find your amour du jour.
But I haven't found the right moment.
Oh, this is going to be such fun! What does one order at a diner?
Love, my darling. Love.
How much longer before the jury comes back?
Could be hours, could be days. Can I get you something? Coffee, tea?
Yeah, thanks.
Which?
Coffee! No tea! Coffee! You decide. Doug, you believe me, don't you? That it had anything to do with killing Jasmine?
Doesn't really matter what I think.
Don't give me that line, Doug. Hell, if my own lord doesn't believe me, how's the jury going to? It helps that Maureen's been here, right? I mean, when a guy's been charged with murdering his mistress, it helps have your wife supporting you, right?
Yes, it helps.
Where is she?
I thought I saw her out in the hall making a call. I'll let her know you're looking for her. Milo, try and take it easy, okay?
Yeah. Take it easy. Okay. I haven't done this for a while, but God, if you're listening, I need a big favor. I can't go to prison. I'm just a chef. How would I ever protect myself in there? Throw tarragon gun in their eyes? Beat them with a hot baguette? If you make this turn out right, I swear I'll make big changes in my life. Big changes. Starting with Maureen. I swear I'll never look at another woman again. The way she stood by me during all this Jasmine business. She's been an angel. She's been a godsend.
She's been an idiot. And an even bigger idiot than you.
Jasmine?
Yeah?
How you?
What? What? You've never seen a corpse before?
Oh my god, is it really you?
Well, who else, idiot? Oh, here. Let me show you the tattoo with your name on it. You'll remember.
No.
I know, right?
used to love to look.
But how did you get...
That's what I'd like to know. How did I wind up dead when we were supposed to be killing your wife? Shh! Don't shush me, Milo. You know how I hate to be shushed.
All right, just keep it down with the whole killing my wife business, okay? The jury's still out.
I know that. I may be dead, but I've been paying attention, and you know, the one thing I notice most is that I'm dead and she's alive.
Shh! All right, okay.
You've got yourself into quite a little mess here, Milo. Based on what I've been hearing in court, you could be going away for a long-ass time.
You've been here every day?
Yeah, what else am I gonna do?
Why haven't I seen you before?
I don't know.
Why can't I see you now?
Why are you asking me? This is my first time dead, isn't it? Give the girl a break on all the questions already.
Where are you staying? I mean, when you're not here, where are you?
I don't know. I think it's a room or something. I can't really describe it.
Is it hot?
Is it hot? Oh. You're asking me if I'm in hell because of what we tried to do.
Are you?
Well, I don't know, Milo, but I'll be sure to save you space because I have a feeling that you're going to be joining me. Where's the cow? Where's Big Moo?
Don't call her that!
Well, I always called her that and you left it.
Well, I don't like it now. Besides, she's lost a lot of weight during the trial. It's been very hard on her.
Hard on her? Hello! You know, it ain't easy looking this hot when you're deceased, Milo. Death is hell on a girl's complexion. And this outfit! See what you did to me? Shot in my most prime real estate!
There you go. It's not very good, but it's hot. You all right? You sure? Because you don't look all right.
You say anything?
You can't see me, genius.
You're looking kind of weird, Milo. Should I go get a doctor?
No. Yes! No! Yes! No, no. I'm okay. You don't see anything?
Here, sit down. I think all this stress is doing a real number on you. Drink some coffee. I know how hard the waiting is, but you gotta try and hang in there, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, let me go get Maureen. Maybe she can help calm you down.
She'll calm you down, all right? Put you right to sleep. That was the problem, wasn't it? Big Moo was a big snooze. But I sure woke you up, didn't I? You didn't know what hit you the first time you seen these babies. I was the best thing that ever happened to you. Not that you ever showed me much gratitude.
Gratitude? I gave you everything. Jewelry, cars, your own apartment.
Yeah, but you'd never be seen with me, would you, Milo?
I was a married man.
Never took me out except for that one time to that snooty Ches Jerry.
Shay Gerard.
And all you did all night was correct me and shush me.
If you're going to eat at a 5-star restaurant, at least you can say the name correctly.
And if you're going to kill your wife, at least you can kill your wife and not me. That was the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was.
So what happens? I'm sitting there at your restaurant, eating my chicken fingers, waiting for Big Moo to get 86.
Nobody asked you to come. And chicken fingers? That's what you ordered a frying brasserie.
And I get the bullet with her name on it. What kind of idiot did you hire for the job anyway?
The one you said.
You called Raoul and got the name of the guy.
Yes, I got the guy.
And you met him at the place that I told you down by the water.
Yeah.
And you told him of our plans for Big Moo.
Stop calling her that! She's been nothing but wonderful to me during all this. She forgave me for the affair. She never even asked if I had anything to do with your death. Talk about faith. If things go right here, she might even take me back.
What an idiot. Oh, and here she is.
Hi, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You've got Douglas all concerned. He sent me in here to take a look at you.
It's just the waiting. I'm okay.
Really?
Really. Oh, no, not there. Here. Here's better. That chair's got
A dead woman in it?
Broken leg.
Oh, okay.
Well, isn't this nice? How often do we get the whole family together? So, Big Moo, Maureen. Milo here was just telling me of our plans to murder you and how they went so awry. Go on.
So Douglas said you were on the phone.
Yes, I was calling the restaurant. I wanted to make sure they were set for lunch. Looks like another big crowd.
At least something's going right. Thanks for taking care of everything, while I've been away.
What is this?
Oh, sure. I'm just surprised at how well the place has done this past year, with everything that's happened.
I guess it just proves there's such things as bad publicity, huh?
Hey! Hello! I'm talking to you here!
You're right. The fact that a woman was murdered in our restaurant hasn't hurt our business at all.
You think you can pretend like you can ignore me?
Pretty hard to ignore something like that, I'd say.
Ignore what? What do you mean?
Well, that
ain't gonna happen, Milo, because I ain't gonna shut up until you give me the respect that I deserve as the one you once loved. I'm just gonna keep on talking and talking, talking and talking and talking and talking, and talking and talking and talking and talking. And talking.
I thought you were saying about Milo's success.
It's even more chic in a morbid sort of way. It's true, but it wasn't that good love sensationalism in this past year. It's sensational.
I know that, Maureen. I'm really sorry about all of it. You've been great. I don't deserve you. If there's one thing I learned this past year, is I don't deserve you.
Why were you shouting? Why were you moving around like that?
Why am I shouting? You win! You win!
Of course I do, baby. You didn't expect anything less, did you?
Milo, what in the world is going on? Who are you talking to?
He's talking to me. The woman he loved, or used to, at least twice a week. Not that you had any idea of what was going on underneath your own snout.
Oh, that's nice, Jazz. Lots of class.
You always used to love my class.
Milo, what's happening here?
I'm talking to her. She's here.
Who's here?
She's here. Jasmine.
Jasmine?
You better believe it.
Are you telling me that you see Jasmine?
In all my glory, baby.
Yes.
How long has this been going on?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, I see. Where is she?
Right there. To your right.
Here?
You're looking right at her.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Jasmine, if you are there, I just want to say that I'm sorry that you're dead. But that's what happens sometimes to home wreckers. I'm sorry, Milo. I just had to get that off my chest.
She did not just say that. Tell me she did not just say that. I am not the home wrecker here, Moo. It was your cheating husband that came trolloping down to the club every Tuesday night with his buddies to watch me dance, among other things. And if you were a little more interesting, if you know what I'm saying, he might have just stuck around. Tell that, Milo.
Did she just say something? What did she say?
She said she's sorry.
Damn it, Milo, tell her what I said.
She said she's very sorry.
Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. But why is she here all of a sudden? What does she want?
What do you think? I want to know why I'm the one that's decomposing here. Oh, this fineness. It's a crying shame.
She wants to know what happened in the restaurant.
And what did you tell her?
What I told you. What I told the court. It was a random burglary. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And was she satisfied with that?
Would you be?
No, she wasn't satisfied.
Neither was I.
I thought you said you believed me.
Milo, your story makes no sense. A man comes in to rob the restaurant during the middle of the dinner rush in view of dozens of customers, and after he's gotten all the money without incident, he doesn't just leave, but shoots a woman for no apparent reason. A woman who, it is later revealed, just happens to be your ex-mistress.
You tell him, Moo Moo.
That doesn't make sense to the average person, Milo, and it doesn't make sense to me.
But it's what happened.
It's not what happened. And you better come clean, Milo, because I have a feeling that if you don't, Jasmine's never leaving.
Got a smart wife here, Milo. I got to get what they call closure before I can move on to wherever I'm moving on to. If not, it's me and you, baby, together forever.
All right, sit down. Both of you. I don't know where to start.
Start with this. Did you hire a hitman to kill Jasmine, your ex-mistress, a stripper with a double-barrel shotgun? Dear God, I never imagined saying any of those words to you, let alone all of them in a single sentence. Well,
Yes.
What?
And no.
What does it take to get a straight answer out of this guy?
Maureen, I never ended the affair with Jasmine. We were still together that night. I'm sorry. And the truth of the matter is, we were planning to have you killed.
I see.
Gee, now that I know you, Maureen, I'm starting to feel a little bad about this.
I hired a guy to roll the bouncer at Jasmine's club, and we set the plan that he would come in, rob the place, and shoot you during all the commotion. But the night before, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I called him back and said that we've got to talk. So we met at some dive bar, you know. Looked like everyone in the place is making plans to kill their wives. Sorry. I told him I couldn't go through with it, and that I still loved you. But then I still loved Jasmine, too. And we couldn't go on the way we were. Something had to give. But I didn't know what to do. So he said I could choose between you, and I agreed. We talked a long time. For a killer, he's a very good listener. And then finally he said, why don't we make up a list of the pros and cons for each of you? And that's what I did. Jasmine, you got points for making me feel young and alive, and introducing me to an exciting, dangerous world. You lost points for saying things like Chez Journey and ordering chicken fingers. Maureen, your pros included 20 years of shared memories, love, and companionship. The cons, 20 years. And after about 2 hours and a dozen beers, I had a list of all the things that I loved and didn't love about each of you.
So, after all of this exhaustive evaluation, I guess I won, lucky me.
Actually, no. It was a tie. And the way we left it was he was going to decide.
What?
I decided to let him decide which one of you was going to shoot. I mean, we came really close that night. He seemed like a good judge of character to me. And I couldn't make up my mind. And we couldn't throw him on the way where something had to give.
So you let that hitman decide? What was the name of this guy?
Frank something?
Oh, God. Tall guy, long blonde hair, stupid look on his face.
Yeah.
Dated that guy before you. No wonder why he shot me instead of Maureen. He was mad because I broke up with him.
Well, you know, if you hadn't been in the restaurant in the first place.
Yes. Why was she there? I always wondered about that.
Because she wanted to see it happen. She wanted to see you killed.
It's true. I'm sorry. It's just that, well, I was so anxious to become Milo's wife and get off the stripper pole, you know. And, well, I really didn't know what we were doing to you. And well, Milo was never very straight with me about you.
What?
Well, she's not what you said she was. She's nice. What the hell were you doing with me?
I don't know.
You know, if you were smart, Milo, you would be begging her to take you back. Do you hear me begging?
You're right, I know that. Maureen, I know I just told you I was planning to murder you, but do you think we can get beyond that? It's so clear to me now what a mistake I made. What do you think?
I have news.
Maureen?
Milo, how could you even think?
But you've been so kind during all this.
We were together 20 years, Milo. I wasn't going to forget that, but as far as the future, well, I've moved on.
The prosecution has made us an offer, Milo. 25 years.
I'll be 70 when I get out.
Ew! That's even worse than being dead.
But you'll be eligible for parole after 15. What do you want to do, Milo?
I don't know, 15 years?
The jury could come back with life.
Didn't you say you had some reasonable doubt?
Maybe. I don't know. I'd recommend taking the deal, but it's your call.
Okay, take the deal. No, don't take the deal! Wait! Maureen, Jasmine, somebody help me, please.
Oh, I have an idea. How about we call the hitman and the two of you can discuss it?
Funny, all of a sudden you're a comedian.
Who's he talking to?
Never mind.
The jury could come back any moment, Milo. We've got to make a decision.
I need to think.
All right, okay, take a minute. We'll be waiting for you outside.
So, what are you gonna do?
I thought if I confessed you were supposed to leave.
You think I know how this works? You think I want to be here? This ain't no picnic for me, you know. Ugh. I hope I get to change out of this outfit soon. This is not how I want to present myself to the world.
Okay, heads I take the deal, tails no deal. No, tails I take the deal, heads no deal. No, wait.
It don't matter, Milo, because either way, I have a feeling that you and me are going to be spending a lot of time together. A lot of time just talking and 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 talking.
Oh, God.
take us to?
Oh, I know.
It's worse every time. The bags, the shoes, it's crazy. That's why I don't travel very often.
Me neither.
Wow, it's a long line. And I can't be late. Of all days, I can't be late today.
Well, how come?
I've got a business presentation. My boss is counting on me to bring in a big fish today. A very big fish.
Yeah? Well, good luck.
Thanks, if I ever get there. Look at this line, damn. Where are you off to? Back to school?
Yeah.
What's your major?
Law.
Good. If these guys trample on any of my rights, I'm gonna retain you.
Okay, but I'm not a lawyer just yet. I'm only in my first year.
I'm sure you know more than these clowns do. I remember the days when there were no pat-downs, no screenings. You just took your seat and you were off. Wow. And that was before your time, huh?
Yeah.
Ever since 9/11, everything's changed. We all look like terrorists now, I guess. This is so stupid. Why isn't this line moving?
Well, I think that guy didn't have his computer open and ready.
Doesn't everybody know the drill by now?
Well, not everybody travels.
Yeah, I've got a very big meeting today. Make or break. Make or break. Hey! What are you doing? What's everybody doing? What's going on?
We're getting ready.
For what?
The screening. This is part of the screening.
Since when?
I don't know, a while.
Are you telling me we have to strip now that the scanners aren't good enough?
I don't know, but these are the rules now.
Okay, that's it. I'll take off my shoes, I'll x-ray my body, but I will not strip in the middle of Fifth Avenue just to ride in a taxi. Maybe an airplane, but not a cab. You've gone too far. I'll walk. You're crazy, all of you.
Well, you're still gonna have to get scanned across the street, you know. We're just trying to keep us safe, right? Mother, I insist you step down.
But that would make Anna's job so much more difficult.
From the throne. I insist you step down from the throne. I'm 43 years old. Oh, dear God, 43. Do you realize how old that makes me?
42.
There has never been a prince who's waited this long. Never! Telford the First, 22. Pembroke the Third, 27. Cameron of Lee, Jordan of the Marsh. All of them ascended to the throne well before the age of 30. You were just 19. Here I stand, a man of 4 decades, plus 3 with no real purpose or function in this world, other than attending state funerals and diddling in hell.
Anna, get the prince some tea. He needs to calm down.
I don't want tea. I want what every prince wants. I want the throne.
Oh, really, Martin? This is getting old. We must find another way to begin each morning.
Please do not mock my agitation with your calm, you damnable woman.
Careful there.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
Would it be so much nicer if perhaps you came in inquiring about my health like a good, beautiful son? Why don't you try that? Go out, communicating to give me a pleasant good morning and inquire about my health. Go on. How's it coming, Anna? Oh, very nice one. Tell me again, why are we making me another new frock? I've got more than I can possibly wear now.
Why, it's me job, Your Majesty. Won't catch me slacking on me job. Stand straight now.
Yes, yes, all right.
Good morning, Mother. How are you today?
Oh, that's so much nicer. Quite well, thank you, and you, son?
No headaches, joint aches, brain tremors, odd spasms.
Don't look so eager. I'm quite well, thank you.
Because I heard you had a bit of a spell last night. Again.
My heart is just fine. Thank you for inquiring.
You're sure? No skipped beats? Chest pains? Difficulty breathing.
Sorry to disappoint, but Anna will tell you that my health has never been better. Isn't that right, Anna?
Oh, yes, Mum. Her Majesty's in the pick of health.
Oh, how splendid. Quite a relief.
Yes, I can see the concern draining from your face. Oh, it looks to be a beautiful day. What do you have on your schedule for today?
2 funerals and a diddle.
Oh, who?
That new chambermaid, but she doesn't know it yet.
I didn't mean the diddle. I meant who died.
I don't know. Does it matter? The Duke of Somewhere, the Lord of Something, my man has it all written down. I'll show up in my finery, walk my royal walk, wave my royal wave, and listen to them all laugh behind my back at the royal joke, the man who will never be king.
Oh, my, how you feel sorry for yourself.
You don't know the road out with that.
Do I not? Do you not remember how I used to rock you at night? How you'd cry out my name and I'd rush to you and comfort you, hold you in my arms until you fell back to sleep?
No.
Of course not. I never rocked you. I never held you. The Queen had more important things to do. Well, don't you see, we've all had to make sacrifices in the line of duty. I couldn't be the mother I wanted to be, but do you see me complaining about it every day?
You mean you wanted to come to me?
Oh, not really. It was much easier to send one of the maids. Oh, but I would have been in your beck and call if I wasn't Queen. Oh, I would have been a devoted mother, baking your favorite treats and playing your little games. Oh, I would have sewn little outfits for you, knitted little mittens. But that wasn't my calling. I was to be the leader of a country, the commander of an army, the inspiration of a nation.
But what is to be my calling, Mother? What am I to be?
Oh, you shall be king one day.
Until then, what shall I be until then?
My son, the prince of the land, the heir apparent.
But what am I to do? A man needs something to do. While you're off making consequential decisions about the kingdom, you know what I'm doing? Waiting. Oh, I may be drinking Macfield at the Grand House or chasing the ladies about the castle, or lording it over some lowly commoner, but mainly I'm just waiting. Oh, if only we were at war again. How they looked at me then. I commanded respect. I had reason, I had function. Do you recall how I looked upon my steed, Mother?
Oh, very handsome, very gallant indeed.
Perhaps we could go to war with someone. Not a big war, something small. Maybe we could attack one of those little island countries. I'll show them who the real realm is.
Ours is not to wage war simply for the sake of our amusement. Heavens, Martin, I hear such words and I wonder if you will ever be ready for the throne.
Is that why you would step down? You think I'm not ready. Nobody's been more ready than I am, Mother. Are these arms not ready? This heart, this mind? I show you the arms of a warrior, the mind of a general, the heart of a king.
Yes, I know you think you're ready, son, but the throne requires much more than mere pomposity. It takes an even hand, a gentle temperament, humility.
Humility?
The throne asks much of its bearers, my son. I wouldn't be so anxious. It exacts a heavy toll.
What toll do you speak of? You seem to fare quite well.
Oh, just my youth, my dreams, my one true love.
What true love do you speak of? Are you saying that my father was not your true love? True. I never did hear any pronouncement of love or sense any feeling of devotion or see any acts of kindness or tenderness. Come to think of it, I don't recall seeing any moments of any kind. You were never in the same room except for the occasional beheading.
Your father was a politically advantageous match. We met once before the wedding. Well, I did my duty and he went on to do his duty with every wench in the town.
He was quite a gentleman.
Oh, diddled himself to death he did. May he rest in peace.
Are you saying you have not been happy all these years?
I have been satisfied.
And what of your true love?
Oh, that was never to be.
Oh, who was he? Does it upset you to think of him? Does it cause your heart to ache to attack you in the night?
We're back to my health, I see.
I've heard from reliable sources that your heart has begun to fail you.
And that makes you happy.
For goodness sake, Mother, if you just sit down, you're getting older. There's no need for you to continue on while I'm here and so ready. Why must you retain the crown?
Because I am the queen. It's all I've ever known. What would I do if I wasn't queen?
Aha!
What victory are you claiming?
You dismiss my protestations of having nothing of substance to do, and yet you refuse to step down for the very same reason.
I am the queen. Am I to roam about the castle, crochet with the other old biddies, plant tulips in the garden? No, I will not go out that way. I'll go up with my crown on, my flags blazing, my scepter raised, my...
Mama, are you...
Dead! Sorry, no, I'm still here.
Funny!
Actually, it's the only amusement I've had in a long time.
Amusement, I'd say.
Oh, perhaps, but I must say you didn't seem all that concerned.
Well, you weren't all that dead now, were you?
Oh, it's quite a burden to know that your own son is rooting for your demise.
I've no wish to see you dead, Mother. Just off the throne.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, they're one and the same thing.
Yes. Yes, they are. Mother, in this respect, I do believe we are alike.
Are we?
You don't understand. Forever I've been compared to my father. Oh, doesn't he have his father's foul temper? See how he favors his father's sin in nature. Rarely has anyone ever said that I favor my mother or that I possess any of her sterling qualities. Really, it's quite bothered me all these years. Secretly, I've yearned to be compared to your strengths, your wisdom, your goodness. In fact, there was a time that I thought that perhaps I'd been adopted. What's this look? I saw it. Have I stumbled into some unexpected truth?
Don't be ridiculous, Martin.
Am I not your Majesty's son?
Oh, Martin. Dear Martin.
How's this? What?
It is true. You are not my son.
I was new, but how?
Well, as you know, your father did like to diddle.
Yes, he diddled himself to death.
May he rest in peace. And one of his dalliances resulted in you.
I see. And, who was the diddly?
That would be me, my lord. Your father quite favored Anna. She became with child, and I, unable to bear an heir, took you as my own and raised you to become king.
You mean I'm not of noble blood?
Oh, you are of your father's blood, and he was a prince.
But that's only through marriage. The royal line runs through you, which means that I'm but the son of a servant. Oh.
Oh, me, son. Are the years I have wanted to say those words. Can we have it
You mean you're my mother? My real mother?
I, son.
Yet all these years you've watched me from afar.
I've been proud.
Are there any more of me?
What's that, my lord?
Do I have any siblings? Brothers, sisters?
Oh, you do. There's Caleb, Clancy, Coleman, Crispin, Clive, and Clifford.
You really like the sound, don't you? Oh, brothers.
That's all I seem to deliver.
And what do they do?
They muck at Her Majesty's stables, they do. They're fine muckers, they are. It's a family business, sort of, mucking.
Family business?
Oh, you'd be proud of them. They're fine muckers, they are. Tell them, Your Majesty. Tell them how finely family mucks out your stalls. Well, you've seen for yourself, me lord. Me Clive says, he's the oldest. He says Her Majesty can eat off them floors if she wanted.
Is that the Clive that always fetches my steed?
Why, that's him, that's your brother.
Oh. So it could easily have been the other way around, couldn't it? Had it not been for the vagaries of fate, I could be fetching Clive's horse. Isn't that right, Mother? I mean, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, I imagine so, and you may still call me Mother.
But you're not my mother, and I'm not a prince. I'm a... mucker. From a big mucking family.
That is not who you are. That is where you came from. Today, you are a prince.
But what kind of prince? With the arms of a labourer, the mind of a commoner, the heart of a mucking fool?
Yes.
How can I ever lord it over anyone ever again, knowing that I'm but a simple man?
Exactly, my son. What do you think, Anna? Is he ready
Ready for what?
to ascend the throne?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty, yes.
I can take no throne. I have no right to it. I'm not ready. I'm just a mucker.
Oh, he will be a great king, Anna.
Oh, yes, Mom.
This new frock, you shall wear it to the coronation. You will be there by my side.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Let us go. I must deliver my intention to resign the throne.
Oh, what a wonderful day, Mom. Oh, what a wonderful day.
Would someone please listen to me? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Is that Jane?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Braxton.
Margaret, please. You call me Margaret. Oh, busy here today, isn't it? How are the lines moving?
Well, if you mean all the lines that I am not in, they're moving just fine. Mine is not budged in about 5 minutes. I was thinking of moving the express lane, but it's 15 items or less. I've got 17.
Oh, and people count.
And people count and shade you with their stares. And I don't need that kind of stress.
So we'll just stay in our lanes and see which of us wins.
Oh, it's going to be a nail biter.
Jane, you are so amusing. My husband thinks so too. He enjoys your wit.
How is Reverend Braxton?
Just fine. We haven't seen you for a while, Jane. Is everything okay?
Oh, yes. We've just been so... I mean, the kids have been sick, and I've been so busy
Oh,
at
I
work.
understand. How is Jeff and the twins?
Fine. Everyone is good. Everything is just fine.
Maybe when things calm down, you can rejoin our Bible study on Tuesday nights. Your boys always seem to enjoy that.
We'll try.
Good. The Reverend will be so happy. Jane, dear, what are you reading these days?
Oh, this? You know, I wasn't actually buying this. I was just looking at how stupid it is. I mean, I can't imagine why anybody would actually buy these things.
Oh, gossip is the devil's work. It takes our minds to unholy places.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I know.
Oh. Wedding bells for Brad and Angelina as they adopt their 12th child. The Reverend would not approve you.
You know, let me just
But
put out-
I, on the other hand, am not as virtuous. So let's see what's happening in the world. Oh, Elvis is still alive, I see. Marilyn Monroe, too. They were spotted on a date together. Wow. Whoa. Very sexy picture of Jude Law. Did you see this?
Yeah, that's kind of why I was buying it.
Oh, look, a psychic predicts that Lady Gaga will join the Goo Goo Dolls and change her name to Lady Gaga Goo Goo. How exciting!
I have never seen this side of you.
Have you ever seen me without the Reverend?
No, I guess
Call me Margaret. So what's going on up there? Why aren't either of us moving?
Well, the woman in my lane is apparently bought for 3 different people, so they're ringing it all up separately. And she's got coupons for everything, most of them expired. And we've already done 2 price checks on items that were supposed to be on sale, and then her milk carton was leaking, and now she's trying to find a wallet in her very large bag because it's just now occurred to her that she might need it. Heaven forbid she should have her wallet out and ready before the cashier asks for the money. Oh, and the guy in your lane is having just a fine and dandy conversation with the cashier with complete disregard for anyone else who might be in a hurry.
Ooh, Jane, how uncharitable.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, how delightful. I always kind of suspected it.
Suspected what?
That you had some moxie in you. That's a good thing. Oh, it'll keep you sane over the years. It's done wonders for me.
Having moxie?
Oh, you better believe it. It's like Jane, being Rebecca's wife. Always have to be so polite, so measured. When inside, I am so.
So what?
Oh, I don't have to tell you, Jane. You know. You of all people know. So tell me, why have you been to see my husband?
What?
You had some counseling sessions with him. I saw it in his date plan. Oh, but don't worry, he's very discreet. He never tells me anything. He respects his congregants' confidentiality completely.
Well, that's good to hear.
That's why I have to listen at the door. How else am I going to know anything?
That's terrible. You shouldn't be listening in on people's private conversations. That's wrong.
Oh, of course it is. So, what's up? Your voice was so quiet during your session, I couldn't make out a thing.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Braxton, but this is really inappropriate.
Oh, you can call me Margaret.
Why should I share my problems with you? We barely know each other.
Oh, we've attended the same church for years.
And we barely know each other.
Oh, but I do know you, Jane. I look at you sitting in church with your sweet little boys at your side, and I see me, years ago, of course, a bright young girl, married perhaps a bit too young, because he was a good man, and everyone said you better grab him while you can. You put your dreams to the side when the babies came, and though you don't regret it, you can't help but wonder, what's out there? What might have been?
Hello, Mrs. Braxton.
Charlie, good afternoon. You know Jane, don't you?
Yes, we've seen each other at church. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
And how is everyone in the Packer family today?
Just fine, thank you. It's Ethan's birthday tomorrow. Just picking up the news of a cake.
Oh, red velvet. No one bakes a better red velvet cake than Charlotte here.
Oh.
Yes, I was just counseling our young Miss Jane here about the dangers of reading such tawdriness. Do you understand now, Jane? Why reading material like this can lead to unrighteous thoughts and actions.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Charlotte, will I see you at Bible study this week?
You know you will. I wouldn't miss it. I'd better get back to my shopping. Give my best to the Reverend.
Bye now.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
They're having so much trouble with their boy. Sticky fingers, if you know what I mean. You wouldn't believe the things I know.
Well, don't tell me because I don't want to know. It's none of my business, and it's none of yours either.
You know the Pratt family?
Yeah.
He's having an affair.
He's an elder of the church.
Tell me about it. You know the Cushings?
The ones that come in late and sit in the back.
She used to be a lady of the night.
No way.
Way.
You shouldn't be telling me this.
Oh, you know the Williams?
Yeah.
You know that big house they've got?
Yeah.
They're not going to have it much longer. It's got a fierce gambling problem. You know the Belaskis?
I think so. The guy with the limp and the wife with the teeth.
It's not going to be a he much longer.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, you know the Reynolds?
Yeah.
Under that wig, she wears a sex second wing. You know the Websters?
No.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He's on his way to jail. You know the Flemings?
The guy with the pompadour.
Yeah, well, no, the one with the pacemaker.
Oh.
He's got a third testicle. You know who Shanahan? He's in the throne. You know the Harpers?
No, and I don't want to know.
She keeps the blinds up at night when she undresses so the neighbor can watch. You know the Lewis?
Oh, stop, please.
They've got a secret room in their house with whips and clamps.
Oh my God, stop. How am I ever going to face these people again?
You know the Ramseys? He's and you know the Brooks? They're into secret things. And you know the Collins? They dress their poodles in little tuxedos and serve them at the dining room table. My point is, Jane.
You mean there's an actual point to this?
My point is, we've all got issues. We're all just trying to make it through the day, you see? So what's your problem?
You really think I would tell you? Knowing how you go around blabbing everything to everyone?
Oh, but I don't. All these years, I've been a vault.
So why are you doing this? Why me? Why now, in the middle of the Piggly Wiggly?
Because I wanted to help you. You think I don't know what it's like, Jane? Spending your days waiting for something to happen. Not exactly sure what it is you're waiting for, but waiting nonetheless. Each time the mailman comes, or the phone rings, or a package arrives, or a stranger approaches wondering, this is the thing. This is a moment you've been waiting for. It's crazy, because you love your life, you love your husband, you love your children, yet you wait.
And you wonder if that makes you a bad person or a bad wife. And you don't really have anybody you can ask except maybe your pastor, who, as it turns out, doesn't really understand. You heard me just fine through that door, didn't you, Mrs. Braxton?
I had to strain a little. Please call me Margaret.
So what are we doing here?
I wanted you to know you're not alone. That someone understood, really understood, because she had been there. And I wanted to give you the rich advice I wish someone had given me all those years ago.
And that is?
In the immortal words of Cher, in my favorite movie, Moonstruck. Snap out of it. Stop waiting, Jane, and start living the life you already have. Oh, it's a fine life. Much better than anything you'll find in here. And you know why? Because your life is real. Oh, stop thinking the grass is greener, or you're missing something, or everyone is having a better time than you are. Or you will wind up a pathetic old woman. So bored with her own life, she's reduced to living it through the misfortunes of others.
Your husband told me to take a French cooking class.
He tries.
Next! Oh my God, I'm moving! I'm finally moving!
Oh, that's my girl, now you keep moving. No more standing around waiting while your life passes you by. You hear me? You hear me?
I hear you. I'll try.
There you go. Now you're on your way. And remember to stop by and see the Reverend sometime and let him know how you're doing.
Okay. Will you be there?
You know I will.
Well then, I'll be sure to speak up.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our 2013 production of Nancy Frick's Waiting for the Fat Lady to Sing, directed by Nancy Frick and Charlotte Higgins. I met Nancy Frick about 5 years ago when I first came to Old Academy Players, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt, Nancy Frick is a true Renaissance woman of the theater. She literally can do it all. She is a wonderfully generous and kind theater artist, playwright, producer, and director. The first show I saw that she directed was the 2016 production of Edward Albee's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? And if that wasn't enough in all of her free time, Nancy was also a wonderful president at Old Academy Players for 10 fantastic years. So congratulations, Nancy, on all of your success and accomplishments, past, present, and future. So if you enjoyed Waiting for the Fat Lady to Sing this month, or Song I Forgot to Sing last month, tune in next month for our next installment of the Old Academy Players at Home. We look forward to digging into our archives and bringing you another great example of original entertainment. In the meantime, if you would like to know more about Old Academy Players, our 2020-2021 season, or curious how Grace Kelly and Robert Prosky fit into the history of Old Academy Players, go to our website, www.oldacademyplayers.org. So on behalf of everyone at Old Academy Players, my name is Rob Rosello. Please stay safe out there, and thank you for joining us for Old Academy Players at Home.